What's up everybody, Drewbie here, and today before we get into it, if you guys want to know how to get into this $50 Xbox Live gift card giveaway, all you have to do is leave a like, subscribe, and tell me what you want to see in the next video. Most likely the best one will get, the $50 gift card, so try and be creative, I will be reading all of them. Chill, boy. Alright, let's get into the bread and beans of this stuff here. Alright, let's start this bitch up. Oh, you gotta love these intro cutscenes. So pretty much here we have good versus evil. I know the good guy's name's Duo. I don't know the bad guy's name. Really couldn't tell you that. I tried to find it on the internet. It wasn't easy to find, so I just gave up. So anyway, they fuck up enough to where they get launched towards Earth. Alright, and then, so this is where Mega Man comes in. He's fucking up his evil opposite, Bass? B-A-S-S, Bass. Like the A$AP Rocky song. But anyway, he flies off and then Dr. Light tells us how evil Dr. Wilys, in his words,
this meteor seems to be emitting a powerful energy signature.
Is trying to use dark energy or whatever. Or at least he's gonna hijack it from like the destroyed bots on the ground. So yeah. Now that we're into it here, let's get going. I honestly couldn't tell you where I get my sick pleasures from these two-dimensional side-scrollers, but good god, just the thrill you get from mashing the X button 300 times. Not to mention the satisfaction of chunks of enemies flying off of them whenever you blow them up. Alright, now I just have to give out creativity, points for whoever put in this little secret hatch here. Because, my god, it's a swimming level. The swimming mechanic is a little buggy in this game, but still, they tried. I mean, come on, it still feels at least natural. Alright, so after a handful of slides and jumps later, we finally make it to the starter boss, I guess you could call him, because it's easy as hell if you know the exploit to get around him. Just plop, 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 and then get those balls in his brain. That's how she likes it. And, oh no, it seems like we're too late. Dr. Wilys has the dark energy, so it looks like we gotta go out and actually play the whole campaign. Oh, who would have thought? Alright, so we got the 4 main bosses we gotta start off with here. And so pretty much you gotta defeat them in a clockwise pattern here, because that's just how their abilities contradict each other, so just deal with me on that one. Looking back at it now, I have no idea why I started with the hardest guy. I could have chose any of them and it would have been fine. So, what the hell. But anyway, the level leading up to Tengu Man is probably one of the better ones out of the whole game. I mean, there's a wind mechanic that'll blow you from the left to the right, and there's these pads that come out whenever you think you're going to be jumping off into the abyss and dying. So hell, I mean, that's fun to work with. It's awesome making these jumps across, the whole map, because you're going a little bit faster due to the wind. So, I mean, that's an added bonus there. And then we get to the side-scroller section. I mean, it's not really my favorite, because it goes a little bit slower than what I wanted, but hey, it's fine, It goes at its own pace. You get your little upgrades for Rush, that's the dog's name. And then once you get to the end, you finally get to Tengu Man. And, yeah, he's a bit of an asshole.
Kid, you're almost not worth the effort.
And I'm not just talking character-wise, I'm talking like the way he was programmed. I mean, this boss is a fucking asshole. It will slice you off the edge if you don't know how to, like, counter it right away. So, yeah, he's just a dickhead all around. God, what a douche. Fuck you, don't knock me off the edge again. Alright, now I'm starting to get a feel for it. There we go, just jump, dodge. Just jump, dodge, don't get sucked up in that tornado hold thing. And we're good. Oh shit, the dank energy. Yeah, that's right, Mega Man, siphon in all that good energy. Alright, now that we have that tornado hold thing that we got from Tengu Man, we can go fuck up Clown Man next. It's in clockwork order here, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, there's really not much to say about the Clown Man level here. I mean, there's a few ups and downs, dodging a train or two, trying to find out which box to go down in so you can go up. God, that's a pain in the ass. And, yeah, after the midway boss fight, it's just Clown Man then. I mean, there you go. I just have to say, it was clever as shit to make it seem like, you know, toys were falling on top of you to make this floor break. I mean, I gotta give him a 10 out of 10 for creativity on that one.
You've got no chance.
Well, thank Jehovah that we have our boss buster, the tornado hold here, because it'd just be a hell of a grind fest if I didn't have that. It does, like, what, 4 damage a tick? So, that really helps out. Once we get that Clown Man defeated, we get his Thunder Claw. Now, that's helped to use, like, shoot grenades back at Grenade Man, or the Masochist Man is what we like to call him. So, what do I have to say about the Grenade Man level? Well, I mean, the main thing to point out is that it feels like it's 3-dimensional. I mean, even though it's a 2D game, it's just the way the art's laid out and designed. I mean, for the way the level's themed, I mean, you gotta blow up explosives and whatnot that hinder the path. So that really, you know, stays with what, you know, the level's themed on, or at least the boss. Alright, so eventually we make our way to the midway boss. And for this level, he's just a floating eyeball that surrounds himself in scrap metal. I mean, it's a pretty good idea, but the way he's programmed and laid out, they could have just done more with it, is all I have to say. I mean, they might have been a little bit lazy or scrapped for time, but, you know, fuck it. That's what they probably said. Alright, so after that, we dodge some hammers, scale across a bunch of TNT, narrowly die twice. We finally make it to Grenade Man. He's just a big pushover. I mean, if I were to go back and play this again, I would have started with him. I mean, it would have been a lot easier. Especially now that I have the Thunder Claw, which does his critical damage, and can shoot that grenade bastard thing back at him. It's just a cakewalk after that. There's more of that sweet, dank energy. There we go. Now that we have the flash grenade, we can finally go take care of Frost Man. I mean, there's not much to say about his level either. I mean, it's mostly auto-scroller. Jump, jump, slide, slide. It gets pretty damn repetitive, and really, it's difficult. I mean, I hate it so much. And here we are at Frost Man's lair. I mean, he comes off as being pretty goddamn intimidating, but he's just a big frosty teddy bear, that's all he is. So once we pop a couple flash grenades at him, it takes like 1 or 2 tries. But once you get him down, he's easy, he's done. He's done though. Someone better hide that. You know, the police are gonna see that dank energy laying out. Thank you, Mega Man, want you to get an underage charge. Alright, once we get the 4 first bosses defeated, we get a trashy cutscene again, and pretty much Duo wakes up, he gets mad that the evil guy's energy is still alive, and boom, so that's where we are now. He just blasted right through the door, and he's gonna go down and find Dr. Wilys Castle of Despair, I guess you want to call it. Heyo, now we're getting some bolder boss action here, so now we just pretty much have to injure Duo a good little bit here. And eventually he'll get tired of it and go down into the depths to find Wilys Castle or whatnot. And Proto Man's here. Yeah, whoop-de shit. Alright, so midway I like to get some upgrades here, so let's go there. No, I didn't want to flip that world around. God damn it, automation. Alright, so now that we go get some upgrades here, we're gonna start with Sword Man. He's probably my favorite, and it doesn't matter which one you start with here either. I just have all kinds of good things to say about this level. I mean, the art design is great. Feels like it's 3D again, like I was saying. And, like, the tempo aspect of it all. I mean, for the top layer here, it's only half of it, but you have to do these, you know, puzzles with the attributes that you'd gotten from the prior bosses. You know, like using the Thunder Claw to, like, activate these levers. Using the Ice Wave to, like, freeze lava. That doesn't make much sense. Using the flash grenade, that actually makes sense to light up a fucking room. And the wind, what is it? The wind hole? I forget what it's called. But yeah, it's used to activate these little wind trigger things. Alright, so the second half of the level here, I mean, I just had to get a little bit dirty near this lava here with them jumps. But anyway, you just have to skate across the lava, and make sure you don't get slammed into the ground, or bitten by these goddamn bats. But eventually you make your way to Swordsman, and yeah, I mean, he's pretty straight up to fight. I mean, your boy just cut himself out of a stone head. Nah, but anyway, he's easy to fight. His scripting's pretty much, straightforward. You can easily read it. His attacks are easy to dodge. There's no ultra attack that is impossible to dodge, so you can pretty much do a no damage run with this guy. Alright, so now that we have the flame sword, we can actually go and take care of Search Man. So let's hop on over to his level there. And just off the bat, the music is a 10 out of 10. And also with the level design and theme and whatnot, it's pretty good. But for making it feel 3D, it's not as powerful as what the rest of them were. They could have done a better job, but as I said, they probably said fuck it. They were scrapped for time. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on with this level besides there being a few enemies strung here and there. Maybe a monkey robot will pop out behind you. But other than that, I mean, it's just copy and paste. It's split in half, probably to make it feel longer, but oh well. Once you get to Search Man, it's all over after that. All what you really have to do is pull out that flame sword and go to town. Just mash that B button. I mean, you don't really have to look at your health because he doesn't do that much damage in one strike. I mean, his attacks are pretty damn hard to dodge though, so if you are already low on health, then God help you. But anyway, once we get him pounded into the ground, we get his homing sniper, and that's only used to, like, destroy enemies through walls. It's a rocket that'll go through walls. And plus, it's pretty much an insta-kill for the next boss we'll be doing, Astro Man. Alright, hands down, this is the most trippy level in all the game. I mean, in all of these Mega Man games. There's like 2 different transitions that star or whatever the fuck it is behind there goes through. And with each transition, there's these pads that'll spawn and despawn. And that's only for like the first half of the level here. The next half of the level is pretty much just a maze. I mean, there's nothing really to be said about it. And then there's like a little transition in between that where you're trying not to die. A pitfall. I guess that's what they call it. I don't know, fuck. Alright, so once we skied our way out of that pitfall, we pretty much gotta do the same thing again. It's copy and paste with a few minor changes to it. But anyway, we get to Astro Man, and he's just a bit of a pushover. All you have to do is use that homing sniper, and he freaks the fuck out wondering why he's getting targeted. So, he just stays there the whole time, and you just pound him into the ground. Alright, now that we have his ability Astro Crush, we can finally go take care of Aquaman. Silly ass name. But anyway, he's really prone to it. And there's also a little, like, side path you can open up with the Astro Crush. Alright, so obviously this level would have some swimming in it. I mean, of course it is a little fidgety, as I said earlier, and it's kind of hard to dodge those goddamn spikes going on through. But eventually you make it to the midway boss, and yeah, he's just a pain in the ass. You can hardly hit him, just because you're constantly falling. And plus, whenever you're on a log, he won't really appear above you, so there's that. Eventually, you pwn him into the ground, pretty dramatically as well. You get on to the second half of the level. That's what I love about this game too, is that you can go back and replay levels if you already didn't have an ability that, like, uncovered something, like the Astro Crush just did there with the water. I mean, it just adds a whole different level of playing ability to the game, I guess you could say. Alright, so what I like to do is save the easiest, possible solution for the last, and that's why I have the Astro Crush and Aquaman right in front of me, so... Obviously, it doesn't work out too well for Aquaman there, because he gets smashed right into the ground. Turned into a little gushy goo pile of shit. Alright, that water balloon will be coming in handy, especially in the final boss fight. But it's mainly used against Swordsman, because he's a fire type, I guess? Treating him like Pokemon, for Christ's sake. Alright, now we can go to Dr. Wilys Castle and actually start tearing some shit up. So, let's go to the first one here. And oh boy, it's another side-scroller. Not really much to say here, but it's really fucking fast. Jump, jump, slide, slide, dodge, dodge, don't die. That's pretty much what it should have said. Until you get to the last boss here. Or not the last boss, like the boss at the end. He's a bit of a piece of shit here. It's really hard to math out how your ball is going to be bouncing, but once you get it down, you gotta practice maybe once or twice. I know I was on a really bad grind with it, but we eventually get it done, and on to the next one. Alright, so the next stage is pretty much a quick stair climb, and then the rest is an auto-scroller on Rush, just like the, that one Tengu Man level. So, you get your upgrades for your dog, and you try not to die, you blow up all kinds of stuff. It's very colorful. And then it gets pretty ramped up whenever you get to the boss. I mean, stuff starts to go down. It's like a big jet thing, so this is where Astro Crush comes in play again. All you have to do is take off all the wings, but with Astro Crush, it does damage to everything on screen. So, that makes it easy on us. Alright, so this pink-themed level is pretty much like the last one you can get to, so obviously it's gonna be pretty damn difficult. But the main outline of it being is that you get to fight Bass again. That bastard from the beginning cutscene. Yeah, this time he gets that dank energy in his system and starts going to town on you. But all what you really have to do is just keep jumping and dodging. That's all you really have to do is just jump and dodge. And then just power shot him until he's dead. Alright, so now that we have that out of the way, we can actually get to the actual boss at the end here. Which is pretty much a gelatinous beast controlled by an eyeball brain. Sort of like that eyeball garbage guy from at the beginning. But anyway, you just hit him with the flash bomb, switch to your Thunderclaw, and just mash the hell out of it. Do that once or twice, and then he's completely dead. Alright, so now finally we made it to the boss rush. Now if you don't know what that is, it's just a collaboration of all the bosses you fought so far. Just the 8 main ones we had to do in the stages, so yeah, you know I'm gonna be going for Fireman first. Swordman. God damn it, that's the second time I did it, but fuck it, we'll leave it in. Alright, we didn't get to see it whenever I first went on through, but the Swordman here, he's susceptible to the water balloon that's being used right now. Sometimes he gets stunned by it. I don't know exactly when I have to hit it, but occasionally he does. But, hell, we get him finished with it, and we are on to the next one. Alright, now we're going to be doing Aquaman next. Easy as hell. Just do the Astro Crush 4 times. I don't even think I have to shoot him anymore, but I do occasionally. Alright, now we're good. Okie dokie, now it's on over to the Astropoon Gobbler. Yeah, same old, same old. All we have to do is pull out that sniper, homing sniper, and then just stun the shit out of him. Try and not have too much difficulties. Alright, there we go. Alright, the Poon bot has been destroyed. Alright, now let's head over to Searchman. Take him the hell out. All we have to do is just mash into him with the fire sword here. Acting all cool, shooting himself out. Come on now. Yet again, I wish the mechanic for this sword was a little bit better. It could have really made it fun. Especially with this boss fight here. But oh well, just try and not take any damage. Especially take these bushes out in time. Alright, there we go. Now, let's see here. Let's go ahead and go to Tengu Man next, since we have the Ice Wave. That's used to stick his feet to the ground. You'll see whenever it comes up here. acting all cool again, thinking he's like the #1 dog on the turf now. No, not that I have this ice wave. Yeah, see, just sticks him there. He can't go anywhere. Alright, good. Now it's done. It's been finished. You are done. Alright, now let's slide on over to Iceman here. Frostman, whatever. Alright, we're gonna be using the flash grenade again. Gonna be taking him out, because he's big and soft, I guess. Apparently with the flash grenade he is. Alright, good. Well, that wasn't too bad. We didn't die. Alright, who do we got left? Alright, we got Clown Man and Grenade Man. Alright, I think I'm gonna be going for Clown Man. Doing his spins again. And yet again, the wind tunnel just takes him out. It's like running stuff into butter. It's so smooth. But anyway, just take care of that. Pin him down. That's what I like. It, you know, ties them all up pretty good. Alright. And we're good. Alright, now all we have left is Grenade Man. Just have to take him out with the Thunderclaw, and that's not too hard. Just try and dodge his attacks. I mean, he's easily scripted as well. He's just like Swordman. But anyway, yeah, he blows up the floor again. Good. Alright, now he's done. Fuck him. Oh god, here we go. The wily boss fight. I guess you could say it's a first stage, and then there's like a second stage to it. So anyway, after a few little bits of dialogue here, and Duo takes a big laser shot to the damn chest, we actually take on Wily's like death machine. It better be powered by dank energy. But anyway, if you manage to survive that and you get to the second stage, the little pod that, you know, he drops out of from this big machine seems to be, you know, powered with even more of this dank energy, I guess. So I don't know what the hell's going on here. I can never beat it, unfortunately. So, yeah, there you have it. Hope you guys did enjoy watching. I certainly did playing. See ya.